my name is Paul Adams and I'm the Learning and Engagement Manager at Singapore Repertory Theatre. I think for me, with the students' proposal for our project around the sound inside and loneliness, in terms of what I really enjoyed was the commitment actually, which is actually really important for us. All the students came down to the theatre, they met with our marketing manager, with our business development manager, along with my venue manager as well. They really took the time to understand and invest what we wanted from them in terms of managing people, messaging, branding, but also more than that, they really took the content with the sensitivity that it needed. I mean, this was quite a serious subject matter around mental health, loneliness, and they needed to take that with a certain amount of weight, and they did that, and they were able to then execute that program for members of their peer group inside Kaplan to come in and actually get genuinely good and sound advice about the subject, which I just thought was fantastic for the students to do that.
There are about 70 million left behind children in China. And according to a survey, 25% reported have a high level of loneliness.
My perception was that the elderly was the loneliest generation, not only because their friends all kind of pass away, but also because they start to lose their senses, and so they become disconnected to the rest of the world.
What's always fantastic about these kind of industry-related programs is that as an industry partner, we want to learn, we want to hear different perspectives from the students, and I think young students that are thinking about things differently from their perspectives, through their lens, means we can grow, we get a different kind of insight. But also what we can do is give the exposure to the students to our professional team. Going back to being a student myself, some of the best learning came from the connections to industry, and actually maybe being an arts organisation, being a different kind of industry that they might not have had exposure to, but thinking about that from not only an artistic and events creation, but also from a business perspective, and what we need as an arts business to execute and manage projects of that kind that they developed. I think the applied learning model is really valuable. I think actually you can sit in many lectures, which are really important, and you can get all the theory that you need and read all your textbooks. But mostly, if we're preparing students for the workplace, they need to get out there, they need to meet the industry, they need to understand what's going on out there and make the connections really early. And I think for me, again, going back to my experience, some of the best things that I was able to do was make industry connections early that then serve me well in the future of my career. So for me, I think it's fantastic that Kaplan focus here, and it really allows young people to apply their learning and, in many ways get a reality check, which I think is really valuable.